Mm-hmm. All right, there you go. All right, I'm back live. I see, baby. Bye, hun. But I don't know why it's tweaking, bro. I don't know why it's tweaking, bro. Shake the button. I just wanna dance. I just wanna dance, baby, baby. I just wanna dance. I just wanna dance. Mm-hmm. I just wanna dance. I just wanna dance, baby. On my mind, mind. I take the rain. What's up, Tara? We're back. Sorry, my Wi-Fi went out for like a cool minute. I don't know what even happened. Deadass, I don't even know what happened. Let me also fix my social stream. I don't even think this is working either. It's like actually crazy. Mind, 'cause nothing's on my mind. Mind, 'cause nothing's on my. Damn, everybody's going live right now, bruh. Motherfuckers just went live. It's crazy. I just wanna dance. I just wanna dance, baby. I just wanna dance. I just wanna dance. Damn, bro. No one's even talking to me right now. No one's talking to me, bro. No one's in chat, bro. No one fucks with me. I guess. Is this what is this how it becomes now, bro? I just wanna dance. I just wanna dance. I want to say this, a few things. First off, how y'all doing, man? Second of all, I want to say, bro, I am fucking tired of this shit. But we're still here, bro. I want to say, third of all, man, I love the Black Boy Max, bro. I've been seeing bro been doing crazy shit. He been striving, he been praying, he been doing everything that he need to do, bro. W shit with Winter, W Black Boy, bro. I've been seeing him getting fucking pressed by the other guy, bro. That shit's a motherfucking loser, bro. The fuck? Like, what is that guy doing, bro? Dead ass. On some weird shit. It's like, people weird as hell. Not gonna lie. Damn, I guess no one talking to me right now. I guess. So, I guess let me just try to get ready for these reacts. I just wanna dance, baby.
My kids can't hide anything from me.
I'm home.
Especially when they've been using toilet paper that doesn't hold up.
Charmin Ultra Strong has a diamond weave texture that's more durable. And it cleans better, so you can use less. Enjoy the go with Charmin.
Hey, what's going on with your chat?
What?
I feel like you have an L chat. What do you mean? I don't
Bro,
like how
what
they
the
treat my boy.
bro, my microphone wasn't
John.
even working, bro. What the bro, why was my microphone not even working?
I'm so tired.
John, I'm just getting your back. I
Nah,
want you to know I
John,
got your back.
John.
I
Listen,
fight for cameramen.
listen, John. They hate my employees. Some of them.
Okay, the first day wasn't even like mainly my fault. There's all hella dead spots, blackouts, Nairo toolkit crashing. So they thought it was on me, and I was like, alright.
Dude,
How many employees have you fired in your life?
Nah, this is just like genuine, like, I'm not gonna lie.
All right, lock in. Why does fentanyl feel so good?
Must be amazing.
Oh my god, that's what the name that I've been looking for this whole time. Oh my god, Kyrgyzar, bro. I want to watch his videos, bro, on stream. Oh my god, I think he makes great videos. Holy shit. Like, I actually been wanting to watch his videos. Damn, bro. My stream element's my only chat. Nah, tell me why my only chat is my stream elements, gang. Nah, we dead as descended as streamers, bro. Holy shit. I dead as descended as a streamer, bro. Fuck, man. It is what it is, bro, I guess. I just wanna dance. How memories are stored in your brain, bro. Let's do it, bro.
Memories are biological magic that enable you to experience bygone moments over and over. With them, your mind can encode, store and retrieve information about the world and yourself. But memories are not static like photos. Like dioramas made from wax, each time they're under the spotlight of your attention, they can melt and change a tiny bit. Which is a bit concerning because they are a huge part of what makes you, you.
Nah, for real.
They are the personal law a lot of your identity is based on, and the basis for your decisions about your future. What does it mean if they change? And more fundamentally, what is a memory?
Nah, I've always kind of wondered that. Like, what even is, like, how does our brain even work? Like, genuinely, though. Like, what even... Like, I want to get more into, like, some anatomy shit, because like what even makes like our brains like feel certain things? I know there's like differences between like left and right, but like what are the key differences and stuff, man? I gotta react to a video of that shit or something, bro.
How is a moment in time stored in squishy meat? Your brain is weird madness. The human brain is the most complex thing in the universe, so...
I mean, that's why like all the scientists like want to like take people's brains and stuff, right? Like donate it for research and things like that, because it's like, it's the most fundamental thing that's just not understood. And like that's kind of crazy in itself, right?
We need to simplify quite a bit. Scientific models work, but are not a perfect reflection of reality. It's a bit like talking about elementary particles. But in a nutshell, what makes you think and feel is a complex system of about 86 billion neurons.
What's good, J-Lo?
Extremely complex electrochemical root systems, sending and receiving signals through synapses, tiny gaps between cells where an electrical signal is converted into chemicals, bridges the distance, is received, and converted into electricity again. This is how neurons talk to each other.
Bro, like, it actually, this is like so interesting to me because it's like, genuinely though, like, how does this work? Like, you're telling me electricity in my brain, like, talks to this neuron or whatever, and then all of a sudden, like, I just know everything. Like, bro, like, it like mind boggles me genuinely, like, how this thing even works. We're learning, now we actually are, bro, like, dead eye.
And it's a busy conversation because a typical neuron is connected with up to 10,000 others. Together, they're a network of hundreds of trillions of connections, 100 times more than galaxies in the observable universe. From these connections, the magic of your existence emerges. To create purpose in this chaos, some connections need to grow stronger. Whenever two neurons fire at the same time, their synapses change and their connection gets stronger. They become buddies if you want, and when their buddy calls, they join in. If we zoom out, patterns emerge. Dozens or thousands of neurons organize into local columns. These columns are very basic information processing units that process a tiny piece of all the input coming in from your senses, like dark and light, a location in space, how a texture feels, the sound of words, and so on. You have columns for sound, images, touch, etc., all located in different parts of your brain. These columns are
Bro, like, okay, like, let's be so dead ass right now, bro. Like, this is so interesting, bro. Like, genuinely. Like, imagine if they taught like this in school, bro, and it's like a whole concert and they have like nice images and stuff like that, bro. Like, I would, like, if I was back in high school, I don't want to go back to high school, bro. Like, this seems lit. This seems fun. But then instead I got like Miss over here, Becky or something, like screaming at me, bro. Like, I'm good, man. Like, fries, genuinely.
the gears of the biological machine that is your cortex. It's the fundamental hardware you emerge from. Everything you see, hear, or feel causes the gears to move, which means your neurons to fire together. But for you to have a coherent experience, these very different gears need to be connected together. Any moment you perceive is made from different parts. As you're watching this video, your eyes activate columns for vision and color in your visual cortex, your ears transmit information to your auditory cortex, language areas are decoding my words, while other networks keep track of your body and emotions. All these signals are processed in deeper areas of
Seismatic, sematosensory cortex, lymphatic system, motor cortex.
track of your body and emotions. All these signals are processed in deeper areas of your brain that evaluate them, boosting what seems important right now and tuning out what doesn't. Vastly simplifying, this concert of all these different gears connected by levers, wheels, and screws comes together to create a new structure within your brain machine. The assembly. A new pattern of synchronized activity within the grand architecture of your brain. This assembly of very different neurons firing together is what gives you the experience.
It's crazy how much in our body is being used and we don't really know about it. Like, I think it's like, okay, because like what's so interesting to me is like our brain is essentially like the greatest, damn, I forgot what it's called. But you know, like, it's like the best way of like converting energy into power in a sense, or like energy consumption or something. Like, it's the best generator or something, because like all we do is like eat and consume food, and then those, you know, calories or, you know, some type of thing turns into these energy receptors that then our brain utilizes at like millions of milliseconds of random stuff. You know, I'm just kind of yapping, honestly. I don't really even know myself. Like, that's honestly why I like watching videos like this, because then it's like I'm actively learning, you know. I think this stuff is like so cool.
Experience of being a human being in this moment. So the assembly active in your brain right now is you watching this video, hearing my voice, and learning about memories. But this is only activity without permanent substance. Like ripples on a pond, nothing will remain. Without memories, you'll be forever trapped in the present. To become a being that transcends time, you need to etch these fleeting sensory inputs, these temporary moments, into something physical that will remain. And how does your brain decide what becomes permanent? With a deadly competition. How to store the past.
In Albion,
Oh my
no matter
God,
where you
L
go
ads,
or what
bro.
you do, your
L
mouth will
ads.
accompany you on your
Sending me
journey.
L ads.
Perhaps
In reality, there's not just one assembly active in your brain. Your brain can't process everything in the outer and inner world with full attention, so
look, you gotta
different
get
assemblies
YouTube
are fighting
Premium,
for
bro, not gonna
dominance.
lie.
The details are complicated, but at any moment, one assembly is winning and deemed the most important by your brain. This is what you're aware of right now. In your brain, the assembly processing the sentence I'm speaking to you seems to be the most active and wins. Your brain thinks this matters, and you're forming a new memory. Two things are happening right now. The neurons of the winning assembly are bathed in chemicals that make them more susceptible to change and tie them closer together, strengthening the synapses between them. And the memory center and librarian of your brain, the hippocampus, is activated. The details here are
That sounds
super
cool, bro.
complicated and the exact process isn't fully understood yet. But in a nutshell, your hippocampus creates a blueprint, saving the rough configuration of the assembly.
Oh,
The assembly
what?
is saved and
Nah, like, it's crazy. Like, how is it doing this, though? Like, I wonder, like, you know, I'm gonna maybe take this into, like, biblical sentences, right? But, like, oh, wait, if I'm, like, a fourth dimensional being, right? How am I so precise and so, like, you know, in, like, creating, like, these, you know, I guess creatures, you know, like us as humans, how are we created so, like, somewhat perfectly in a sense? Or like even dogs, cats, hippos, Tyrannosaurus Rex, you know what I'm saying? Like, how were they made into what they are? And then, like, also, how do you decide what has, like, a bigger hierarchy in terms of, like, intelligence and, like, you know, I guess being? Like, imagine a alternate universe where, like, dogs are, like, the most sentient beings on, like, the planet and something, and, like, our planet is, like, ruled by dogs and we're pets. You know what I'm saying? Like, who decided us as, like, humans to be, like, the upper echelon of creatures to, like, basically conquer or be the parasite of this world, you know? Like, it's just so interesting to me, like, to think about that concept. Damn, I'm dropping frames. Oh, I'm dropping frames. But yeah, that's so interesting to me, bro. I don't even know.
put on an index with all your other memories that are associated with what was going on in this moment. Like every time I was confused by something in a Kurzgesagt video. Finally, you have a memory. An activation pattern of millions of neurons spanning many different regions of your brain. Activating any part of the pattern now makes the whole assembly fire. Now, you're able to relive a moment of the past that's gone forever in the real world. But this new memory is very fragile and still pretty temporary. Your hippocampus holds its blueprint, but without reinforcement, the assembly will fade and the synapses will be weakened again. This is why you forget most moments of your life, why you don't remember how your coffee tasted 43 weeks ago on a Monday. You experience most of your life only once in the moment you live it. And you don't just forget what happens to you, you also forget what happens in the world. Most news stories disappear within days, and often you never even saw the full picture in the first place. This is why we've partnered with
Oh my God. Wait, I have to say, first off, I think that's why it's so important to like live your life to the fullest, right? Is for these memories that we were able to create. And then second of all, bro, cheers to you, bro. You literally make it so clear that this is an advertisement that you literally put an advertisement in the duration of it, bro. You're actually the GOAT. I'm not gonna lie. Bro, most of the time I feel like so many people try to be ambiguous with this, bro. Like, if you're gonna get the bag, bro. But just like let me know, gang. You know what I'm saying? Anyways.
And now, back to your brand new memory.
You know, all love, but like...
For the
I'm not
past
trying
to be
watch that
truly
back.
saved, the assembly needs to fight for its life. There are many ways this can happen. One of them is novelty. If you walk to the bus, listening to some mildly interesting podcast as usual, this assembly's signal is too weak. This moment in time will be lost like tears in rain. But if one day you see a crow and a squirrel fighting over a nut, only for a mouse to steal it, the assembly will fire strongly just for the novelty of it all. Another one is to reactivate the memory over and over after it's formed. Thinking about the animal fight all day and telling everyone about the strange event will etch it deeper into your brain, similar to doing loads of repetition when you try to learn something. And a major way to make a memory stick is to feel emotions.
This is your brain
Oh
when you're struggling to focus.
God, bro.
And this
L
is your
ads,
brain
bro. I gotta get
when
YouTube
you're in the
Premium,
zone.
no cap.
Emotions are really strong mechanisms to guide our behavior that evolved hundreds of millions of years ago. They motivate you to avoid danger, seek out food, and reproduce. You experience this as something feeling good or bad.
Damn, this is so crazy, bro. Like, imagine like millions of years ago, this is like the evolution of like people just have emotions and feelings, and that was meant to be like helpful to your success and your growth as an individual. And now it's more so like the default of almost every single person is that they have emotions and feelings in general, but it's just because like our society has deemed that so. You know what I'm saying? Damn, that's like crazy, bro. Like how something is meant to be utilized in like such a primal, such a like instinctive good use, and then ultimately isn't. That's insane. Like that's crazy. And now like we have people on here that can just scroll on Instagram and stuff and just get their dopamine receptors like, you know, plugged every single time like they see a funny like AI video or something, bro. Like it's, I think we might be de-evolving, bro. This is crazy. It's genuinely insane, man. Nah, that's cool though.
Whenever you feel something strongly, your ancient brain decides that whatever is going on is important for your survival, regardless if it's wrong or not. So many of your strongest memories have strong emotional flavors. The humiliation when you acted dumb in front of your crush, the joy when you beat your dad at Mario Kart, the devastation when your dog died, the overwhelming love when you held your first kid. If we just made you feel something, we increase the chances that you'll remember this video. Strong activity.
Now, I was gonna say that too. Like, I feel like that's, you know, because I've kind of gotten more into sales and I'm really into marketing and stuff like that because I'm on social media. And it's so interesting because that's like one of the most important parts about marketing or just showing off yourself onto the internet in terms of like hooks and things like that is like you're meant to try to hit onto like the four major pillars of, you know, kind of emotion itself: love, fear, hate, and, you know, sadness, basically. You know, if you touch any of those kind of receptors, then your ad overall has been good and or is memorable, you know. And it's crazy to see that idea reinforced and like how it creates these actually lasting memories. That's really cool.
Repetition and emotions do the same thing to your memory. We said before that chemicals made the neurons able to change. Well, now they change drastically. Like wax warming up and melting together, the gears of the assembly grow new teeth to fit more tightly. Neurons grow more synapses and fire together even better. They become closer and more solid. A lot of this happens while you sleep. Your hippocampus replays the assembly over and over, making it more solid and easier to retrieve, which also means that if you don't sleep enough, you literally forget more of your life. Think about that when you have to study for a test next time. Without proper sleep, you'll be wasting your time. But in the end, you have a proper long-term memory. A diorama of hardened wax displaying a moment of your life.
Wait, so low-key, if I just get like super frustrated at like my college exam like preparation and stuff, like low-key will I actually remember like all this stuff? Like if I'm about to take my economics exam, right, and I'm just like, damn, I hate this class, and I'm like about to like rip the paper and stuff, am I gonna remember this? Like I might have to try this method, bro. Like, genuinely, I might have to try this method, bro. Is it like the first question on the exam is like, why is the U.S. economy going down? Actually crazy. Imagine. I don't even know what I would, like, I would definitely have an explanation, but that's crazy.
A scene etched into a pattern of connection inside your brain. Now you can remember it forever.
I don't get the question, bro.
Wow. Why remembering changes your memories forever. To remember, you need a cue for the memory, something that's part of the original assembly. A smell, sound, word, or maybe the image of an angry crow. Your hippocampus searches its index for the cue, hopefully finding the right stored assembly, and activates it. It fires. Your past experience is retrieved. The diorama appears in your mind, and you relive seeing the crow and squirrel fighting. So far, so good. But as the diorama plays for you, you start changing it. Recalling memories is not like loading a video and pressing play. Under the light of your attention, parts of the wax become soft again, moldable, which means that as you experience the memory in your mind, the neurons involved are bathed in chemicals that make them able to change their structure again. Your hippocampus organizes memories based on a few things, but most importantly, the context of the experience. And the context is now very different. When you formed the memory, you were tired, in a mildly bad mood before work, and very surprised. Right now...
So that's how like people's stories switch up so fast, bro. It's like, oh, I went to the store. You know, when it just happens to you, basically you're still kind of relishing in that emotion and that feeling of like when it just happened. So you're able to recount the details a lot more vividly and or correctly. Opposed to like if you're at home talking to your friend on the phone and then you're like, hey, so-and-so did this at the store, you might get a few details wrong because now you're in a laxed environment. I never thought about that for real. Like, I never thought about that before. Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro, like genuinely, like YouTube might be one of the like best educational platforms. Like, I think if people made a lot more content that's like engaging like this, and or just like posted their like their educational like knowledge just online, bro, like it would do so good. That's why we got people like Organic Chemistry Tutor or like people that do like calculus on YouTube and stuff. That stuff does so well because like people just don't understand, you know. But damn, bro, that's like...
You're putting the memory as you're having a night out with your friends and are telling your hilarious story of the epic squirrel-crow fight. And this new context seeps into the memory. New connections form, some synapses are weakened, while others reconfigure. The diorama changes, becomes funnier and more absurd. Not because you wanted to, your brain is just incorporating the new context of your life into the memory. As you finish your story, the light of your attention moves on. The diorama hardens again, now in a new form. The next time you remember the animal fight, you'll remember it as way funnier than when you actually experienced it. And it's the same with all your memories. When you retrieve them, your brain adds new information or forgets some and incorporates your emotions and expectations. In a sense, it updates your past life to fit the narrative of your present life. Over time, even core memories can shift, combine with others, or generate entirely new elements. Your memory system is deeply intertwined with the mechanisms for learning. It was never designed to create an accurate representation of the world. So your memories are updated as you gain new experiences and information. Ironically, the more you remember something actively, the less of the original experience remains. This also means that just because you remember something really well, it doesn't mean your memory is correct. It just means that its assembly is really strong and vivid. It's not a sudden process. Your identity is safe for today. It's a slow shift in the overall patterns inside your mind. You are who you are today, but your future self will be different, and they'll think and feel differently about the things you experience today.
Yo, first off, what's up, Gecko? And then second of all, bro, like what? Like that would, bro, like what if you were like, this might go into like existential crisis, right? But like, what if you're like trying to remember who you are as an individual and you have like dementia and stuff? Like, imagine how horrific it would be to try to remember who you are as an individual as you're actively losing the parts of you that make you you. Like, that would be just so scary, bro. Like, I actually feel for like older people or just people that suffer from like memory loss or anything like that. Like, that's just scary as hell, bro. Like, I don't know what I would do. Like, I if I was losing like my identity, holy, bro. I think like, nah, bro. I gotta stop,
This is
bro.
also why therapy can be so helpful. By revisiting hurtful memories in a safe context, ideally with helpful introspection, you are literally changing your brain.
Yo, W
literally
therapy, bro.
rewiring
W
yourself
therapy, man.
to get a chance to be happier. Because yes, your memories may be the law of your life and the basis for your future. But it turns out, with some help, you may be able to rewrite your law and be who you want to be.
See ya, Gecko.
And if you want to rewrite the law of your home, new human-made original art prints just landed in the Kurzgesagt shop. Choose a
Best.
dramatic meteor
W, bro.
shower,
I'm not
a
gonna lie, I
tranquil
love
lunar
all
dreamscape,
their art
or a
and everything.
powerful volcanic
Yo,
eruption.
I
Or
think
even
that's
better,
it.
literally brighten up
Oh
your...
my god, bro. This is a good video, though. How are memories stored in your brain by Kierkegaard? Bro, W, bro. I gotta subscribe, man. That's genuinely a great video. I'm not gonna lie. Amazing video, bro. Nah, Chad, what do you think? What do you think about that video? I mean, that was pretty lit, bro. I genuinely had like that made me think a lot, bro. Genuinely. So I'm just like trying to make faces so I can get a thumbnail for this video that I'm gonna put out. Hopefully there's something good in there, usable I can get. Shoot, let me start recording myself so I can make these faces. Shoot, hopefully that's good enough. I learned a lot, but yet it was complicated. Nah, for real. I was super lit though. Um, yeah, man. Lie, 'cause nothing's on my mind. Mind. 'Cause nothing's on my mind. Nah, that was a good ass video, bro. Chat, how are y'all doing, man? J-Lo, how are you doing? I feel like you're the only person in chat right now. But I appreciate you watching the video with me. I think I'm about to go for the night. Probably just gonna edit that. I was recording that reaction, so I'll probably upload that on YouTube. Get my thoughts out on that. I wanted to talk to chat, but there's not really anybody here. It seems like nobody wanted to stop in, at least this late right now. But I thought it was lit. Thought it was cool. I appreciate you, J-Lo, for being here. Any questions you have for me before I go? Any questions? If anybody's in chat, man. Any questions? Yo, have you seen the Black Boy Max and OJ situation? I did. Oh my God, is OJ like that one black guy that, damn, what was he wearing? I don't even know. I think he had like beads, braids. I don't even know. I didn't even see. But isn't that shoot, let me just search up on the screen. Max and OJ. But I saw that he was being mad weird. He was being mad weird.
But I'm no diva. You fly though, you got fire, I'll give you that. You have to dime me on that. You got fire, I'll give you that. You're not no diva. But I'm no diva. You fly though, you got fire, I'll give you that. But don't sell your soul. Don't sell your soul. This not you. You don't gotta express yourself in that manner.
Okay,
right. Let me just finish. Right? And I dived him and I said, oh, you fly though. I did that. He walked away and he cried. I'm a type of person, if you feel away about something, you just say it to me. I'm not in the streaming world of just validation and being in the moment and adding in a. But I'm no diva. Now, of course. I thought I was going to see him today. And I didn't. So I'm playing.
I'm not. Nigga, I'm looking at you because I'm holding you to your word.
Yeah.
The type of nigga I am.
I didn't know.
The Black Boy Max and OJ situation is crazy. Basically,
in my opinion, okay, first of all, bro, like, in terms of like the whole OJ and Max situation, bro, like that's just stupid as fuck, bro. Like, not on Max's part for crying. Obviously, he's valid to have emotions, valid to have feelings. And in my opinion, it's just so sad to see people that genuinely just like, bro, they like to hate, man. Like, what is with the hate farming? What's with the negativity, bro? Like, we genuinely don't need this. Like, I think Max ended up saying something later about OJ, but my thing is just like, even if Max was like, you know, gay or anything like that, like, what is it doesn't even matter, bro. Like, it genuinely doesn't even change the situation. You literally just antagonizing this man for genuinely no reason. He just being himself. And that's no reason to antagonize anybody. So, like, that shit's just fucked up. Now, he fucked up hella, in my opinion. And also, too, like, if you were, like, not that it makes it, you know, I guess it makes it worse, but not that he should have done it to anybody, but to do it to Max, like, this man's community ride and dies for this motherfucker. Like, I personally love Max's content. I love who he is as an individual, and to see anybody just like put him down and or like do anything like that, bro, like, this guy's he's low-key done for. Like, what is he doing? Like, you want to have a career, you have to be okay and have good relationships with the people in the space. You know what I'm saying? Okay, no, I understand what you're getting at, but if you watch the full clip, is where Max is crying. Max says, "You should have talked to me about this off stream." Why do you think he said that? I would just say personally, like, if I think it's just more so just like to voice his opinion like directly to his face, where it's just like, you know, if you had some type of criticisms about anybody, he would rather just have the confrontations behind closed doors, just because like he don't want to bring any drama to social media. In my opinion, I feel like that would be kind of the reason why he would say to take it off stream. I mean, no. You know, I don't mean any disrespect to anything that I'm saying right now, but more so just like, I feel like all of us as people have like insecurities about who we are as individuals. You know what I'm saying? You know, Max was the same person who reacted negatively to hearing that he could potentially be rooming with a person who's gay, which ended up being Wardrobe. He didn't even know who Wardrobe was. I don't know. In my opinion, I would just say that I'm confused. All right, first off, I want you to, so like, what do you think about this situation? I know that you was kind of saying, Max is putting meanwhile, everyone that Do you remember me? This is my new account. Angel on there. I don't know if I remember you specifically, but what's up? What's up? I don't know. I think personally, all of these streamers are all young. I think they all kind of have their own fuck ups. They're still trying to grow as individuals, as people. I would just say that it's unfortunate that we live in a day and age where like people tend to be so negative about who people are as individuals. I think at the end of the day, no matter I guess who is in the right or wrong for whatever, first off, I don't think that you should be assaulting either verbally or physically anybody. And also as well, I think it's okay to judge. I think it's okay to make assumptions because we all innately do it. But think about the actions that you're doing before you even do something like that. Especially like even, just between people, bro. Like just be real. I feel like a lot of people put on a stage of like who they are online, and that's just no way to live, bro. You're just not being authentic to who you are as an individual. That's why like I low key don't like people that like clip farm and stuff like that. Like in my opinion, it's just like just be you, bro. Like you don't gotta do all this extra shit to like appeal to a certain audience and stuff. Like at the end of the day, these people are gonna see, I guess, like through the mask eventually, if that's really not who you are as an individual. Um Look, like I said, I don't have the full context of what's necessarily going on. Um, but my thing is that if I was just thinking about it from, I guess, uh, do you see OJ hair? Nah, I do get it though. Like I get where he's coming from, because it's like like exactly what you're saying. Like he dressed flamboyantly. He looks, he dresses in a flashy way. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know. I already said my stance though. Wait, you saying Rakai says something worse? That's all those W stream? Nah, you got a lot of opinions, bro. It's all good. It's all good though. I appreciate it. I mean, I low key was hearing about it, but I didn't really know what was going on. At the end of the day, though, like, I think it's important to like, call bullshit where if bullshit is there. But I think at the end of the day, all this shit doesn't really matter, if that makes sense. If you're not putting, as long as you're not spreading hate towards individuals, as long as you're not, directly hurting anybody, physically, mentally, then it doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, Max is a strong individual. He moves on. OJ, obviously, I don't think he's concerned. I think both parties might have felt hurt or some type of way in the moment, but it is what it is now. It's just like, it's whatever, bro. But anyways, I'm gonna go. W stream. I appreciate everybody for watching. Thank you. Also, J-Lo was in the stream earlier. They were watching with me. I appreciate you. Thank you for watching. What's it called? Frigid. I appreciate you kind of updating me. Fuck with that. I appreciate it, bro. Yeah, I'm about to leave right now. I'm tired, man. I gotta go. Done with the stream for today, bro. Peace. I'll be live tomorrow. Peace.